Hey guys, it's Brianna. It's Truth-Telling Tuesday, and hope you're having a great one. I am sitting outside because I am a scaredy cat, and my roommate is home, and she's got her door open, and my room is really close to hers, and I feel really embarrassed to be filming myself and a YouTube video. So, yeah, yes, I'm gonna work on that, but that's just where I'm at right now. Feeling so, I don't know, just embarrassed about it. And so, yeah. And yeah, so anyways, I guess for today, thank you for joining me. And I guess I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about myself, since it is truth telling, and I believe it's important to share what's going on for you, like right now, or like what important for me to share what's going on for me right now, as opposed to just talking about just a topic, and which is great also. But anyways, I just feel like a lot of times I do that and sort of ignore exactly what's going on for me in the moment. Did I acknowledge the fact that I'm outside and it's dark? I think I did. I know I mentioned why I'm, yeah, so I guess I did. So I mentioned why I'm outside. But it kind of looks cool, I think. Like a cheetah in the night. Growl. Okay, so anyways, what's on my mind right now is how much I judge people and myself, but I feel like I mostly notice how much I judge other people. But I mean, I definitely do judge myself, but I feel like that's more maybe like background noise to me, and it doesn't kind of cause as much of a, like, it doesn't like flare up in me as much. Like, I notice people, like I'm constantly getting annoyed and like constantly thinking negative things about people, and like it's so weird because a lot of it, if I'm like honest, I think it's because I think, well, maybe not a lot of it, but some of it's from this, me like wanting them to like me, but thinking that they don't like me for some reason. And so then I'll like place all these judgments on them of like, oh, well, you're this and you're that, and you're selfish and you're rude and you're catty and you're whatever, anything. And then it's interesting because like when I feel like that person's treating me like they like me, and like I'm perceiving that they respect me, then I automatically, maybe not automatically, but I cautiously project like respecting them and loving them and thinking they're a good person. And so it's weird, like the way people treat me ends up being how I treat them. And like, I don't know, just I don't really like that in a way. Like, I feel I have a couple different things in my mind, which is why I'm not. I don't. Yeah, and because part of me thinks like, okay, is it? I try to work out like, is it me or is it them? Like, is it actually is that person, displaying selfish behavior and that's what I'm responding to? Or am I projecting that because I feel afraid that they don't like me? Or am I projecting that because I feel afraid that they're going to disrespect me or take advantage of me or something? So I'm like, oh, well, they're selfish, just to kind of brace myself almost and put a protective barrier to where once they do, it can be like, ha, I knew it. So I don't know, it's weird. I just want to I want to sort this thing out, because I don't know, I just am noticing it so much more, and just how emotionally or how, I guess the modern word for it would be triggered, how triggered I am just so freaking constantly. So anyways, I guess what I'm saying is it's hard for me to know if this is in my head or if this is a true thing that I'm picking up on, and yeah, I don't know. Because there are some people that I'm just like, wow, I really, really enjoy you. I really like you. But these, and yeah, I guess it is true that we just have our preferences for people and stuff, and the types of people we want to be around. But I guess, I don't know, I think emotionally, or I don't know, in terms of judging people, I just want to chill. I just want to stop constantly thinking what is this other person thinking, and what is this other person about, and what are they, and just being skeptical, just being very kind of skeptical always of just what the other person, not exactly what their motives are, but just who are they, what are they about. And I don't know, I feel like I tend to I don't know, it's hard to even make sense of myself, because sometimes I put people on a pedestal and I think, oh, they don't have any bad motives, or they're just basically just overall a good person. And then other times, and it can even be the same person, but different times, and then the other time I'm they're totally scum, and they just don't consider me at all, and they don't consider other people or whatever. But I don't know, I think another part of that for me is boundaries. I guess this Truth-Telling Tuesday is just becoming a truth tumble out of my mouth, which is just my personal truth. I'm not saying, I guess that's all I'm saying, is just this is what I'm experiencing, and which is most alive for me in the moment, which is a term that I've recently come across. So anyways, complicated. And okay, this just popped in my head, and I think I need to do this. So here's a Truth-Telling Tuesday. You guys can hold me accountable if you would like. So I have been feeling a lot more anxious feelings, and kind of a little on edge and stuff. But I also have not exercised, legit exercised, in a really long time. I don't know if you guys heard that, because I whispered it in Mordecai being quiet. And there's just noise happening over here. I think it's a cat. I hope it's a cat. I hope to God it's a cat. Yeah, so I have not exercised in a long time. And that, honestly, it really does make a big difference for me. It makes a big difference for a lot of people. So I feel a little pointless in rambling all this stuff, but I know that it's all just a process, and hopefully you learn something about yourself or something. Or the way some people think. If it's not you, I don't know. But this is something that I wanted to share because it's, like I said, it's rumbling in me. You know, it's there's movement and a lot of questioning of things. And you know, another thing I thought of today is, like, okay, I think part of me, I like want to step into my personal power, because I've noticed there's a lot of times where I think this stuff because on the outside, it's kind of weird, but like, I feel like I take a lot of shit from people. And they probably don't even know that I'm like taking it. They probably don't even know that like and it's probably not just shit that they're giving, but it's like stuff that I don't personally find that I like would want to tolerate, or just that like I don't like being treated a certain way, or like looked at a certain way, or anything, something like that. And oh gosh, where was I going with this? So yeah, the personal power thing. I feel like when you're in a position where you feel like you don't have a lot of power, like for example, a boss or a supervisor or something, like if you have a boss or a supervisor, I realized today that like there's a lot more that I would probably say or stand up for, or like just be like, no, you're not going to talk to me like that, or you're not going to like just throw shit on my desk like that, or you're not going to whatever. Like, I don't appreciate that. Or like, you know, there would be some way that I would be standing up for myself and just being like, I don't know. This is not the way I appreciate, not just like throwing shit on the ground and walking out or something, but like just saying like, hey, I just, you know, can we do this a different way because it's not working for me, or something like that, just respectfully. But anyways, I found that like feeling inside of me, like I wanted to say something. I wanted to say, hey, this is not feeling right for me. Can we like do this a different way? But I just found myself thinking, you're gonna lose your job. Don't do this. That's stupid. Like, she's gonna hate you, or she's gonna whatever. And so it's like I'm like feeling like I want to be assertive, but then there's also that fear. I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but fear of like losing their approval or losing my job. And I think a lot of it's just fear of people fear of people hating me, fear of people not liking me. And like I shared this thing on my Facebook, which this is a big truth-telling thing, I guess. There was this video, and it was saying, it was like, I would be so surprised if people are continuing to watch, but if you are, thank you. It was like, I guess I shouldn't say that. That's a little bit self-degrading, isn't it? But yeah, it was a video where people were showing people on a street with a cardboard thing, like what is something that I can't remember, something that they fear people discovering about them, or something that they never tell people, or whatever. So anyways, mine was their fears about other people. And mine was, when I thought of one for myself, was, I'm afraid that if you really know me, you'll hate me. And that might sound a little intense, but I feel like that intensity is kind of how it feels for me. Like if I reveal to you what's in my heart and what's in my head and what I'm actually thinking and feeling, you're going to hate me. And so I think that fear keeps me silent. You know, it keeps me from just, and I mean, I don't know, to trace this back to the INFJ thing, I don't know if some INFJs have that fear or something, because I think INFJs are kind of selective with what we share with people, and like, okay, like we're reading them often and saying like, okay, who are they, kind of what are they about, and then what can I share based on that. And I think to a certain extent that can be helpful, and it can be like you're trying to build common ground, and it can be a good thing, and trying to relate to someone else. But on another note, it can be based in fear of like, if I don't say something that I know that you'll approve of, then if I say something that I don't know that you'll approve of, that's scary. I don't know what the reaction's going to be. So yeah, anyways, I think I operate in that too much. Oh geez, it's so weird how scary this is. Like, there's this cat, can you guys see? Oh, she just came out of like the bushes and made this noise. You see her? She's a gorgeous cat. Oh, hi baby. She comes up there often and I get to see her. Yeah, she's cute. Hi baby. But that was a scary noise. Just hear this rumble in the bushes and see it. Okay, anyways. This video is pretty long. I don't know, I kind of just wanted to like ramble to myself a little bit and to you guys. Because like, just to work it out a little bit in myself. I don't know, because I'm fucking tired of this fear, you know? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just not being myself because I'm afraid of what the consequences will be. And I don't know. I think maybe like, I feel like as an INFJ, this might be off base, but I feel like it might be something that my body or my intuition is telling me. So I have a little of this. And so I'm just like playing with my arm. I feel like if I tapped into my, like, you know, for those of you familiar with the terminology, the SE, Extroverted Sensing. I don't know why, it just feels like that's kind of an empowering place to be. And like, I've been forever wanting to do this dance class, but for temporary financial reasons, I've not been, you know, able to join. It's actually with a gym, and like they offer dance classes, or dance and Zumba and stuff like that. And I freaking love that kind of stuff. And I just picture myself thriving in that kind of environment. I just love that. I love group dance. I love dancing in general. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I even love just any kind of movement, sports, laser tag. Like, kind of, I like competitive sports a little bit, but I like when we're not playing super competitively. I like when we're just playing, having fun. But I mean, competitive is fun too if I feel like I can actually get in there. But more rambling. Do you guys feel that way? INFJs? That SE is a source of empowerment for you? Yeah, and I don't know, I feel like it would help me to feel more powerful and prideful, but in a good way. Like, yeah. Yeah, but so anyways, feeling a little insecure about this video right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed whatever you've watched of this. Thank you for watching. And if you liked it, God bless you. Give me a like. And if you like to share any common experiences, please share below. Love to hear it. And if you would like to see more videos, post Monday through Thursday. And if you'd like that please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you are having a great time.